Welcome back. Welcome back today to my keto kitchen, Judy's Keto Kitchen. And today I'm making a carnivore mac and cheese. We had guests for Christmas. They wanted mac and cheese, and I said, well, it's going to be a keto version. And we don't eat cheese or dairy very often, but this was so good. And all carnivore. So if it's carnivore, it's clean keto. To start off, first of all, I have the cheese. And this is 11 ounces of cheese. I don't like to buy the prepackaged cheese that is already grated. I was too lazy to grate this morning because we've added body pump classes to our workouts, and my arms are really sore because we just started it. So I just had this cheese, and I used a knife on a cutting board and just did it as small as possible. And here I have Egg White Noodles. I'm going to cut up the whole package, but I'm only going to use half, so about 4 ounces of the Egg White Noodles because, as I say, we don't eat cheese that often, so I just want a little taste of this, and I don't want to waste all of the Egg White Noodles because I can use them for something else. All right, so I'm going to put half in this bowl. I don't know if that's half, but I'm not measuring. So what I like to do with the Egg White noodles is I pour a little bit of boiling water on them. Not a lot, just enough to get them softened up. This way they won't absorb too much of the sauce or whatever that we normally put on it. I use these a lot with tomato sauce and chicken meatballs that we get at Trader Joe's. So we're just going to let this sit, and we're going to get our cheese sauce ready. Before I do that, my shameless plug. This is a book that Dr. Carl and I wrote together, Precision PSMF, a blueprint for weight management. It's very informative, and to go along with that, I have the Precision PSMF Cookbook with a lot of the recipes that I use on our PSMF days. Precision PSMF is a way that I was able to lose weight, maintain it effortlessly, and I've had an issue with weight for my whole life. So this, I just need to tell everybody about Precision PSMF because it worked so well for me. So for our cheese sauce, we have a cup of heavy cream, and as I said, 11 ounces of cheese. And we're going to go over to the stove. And we're going to heat up the milk. Okay, I really have issues with this iPhone. It keeps stopping and starting. So anyway, we pour our 1 cup of heavy cream into a saucepan. We're going to heat this up, but I'm also going to add my cheese, and we're going to melt the cheese. You don't want this too high because you don't want the milk to boil. Now this is going to take a long time to melt. I'm just going to keep keep the camera going, and then when I edit this, I will speed this section up. We'll see how long it takes. Now, because cheese is salty, I'm not going to add salt. If you wanted to add like white pepper, you could. Now I'm going to be quiet while this melts. Well, the cheese is all melted. It took about 7 minutes, but I started with cold milk. If you wanted to heat up the milk first, it might take less time. Now we'll bring it over. And we're going to pour about half of it into the egg white noodles. We'll see if that's enough. Oh yeah. Oh, smells so good. I love cheese. Cheese does not love me. Oh, and I didn't like point the camera down so you could see. I just poured half of it, and this is what it looks like. So now we'll taste it. Now I want to say I used sharp cheddar cheese. At Christmas I did buy some shredded cheese that said it was for macaroni and cheese. It was kind of gloppy, like it looked like it was like mozzarella when it was melted. But, macaroni and cheese, carnivore macaroni and cheese. Clean keto, carnivore. Oh. This is so good. If you're craving macaroni and cheese, this will satisfy your craving. Great for potlucks, at barbecues, where macaroni and cheese is a great side dish. Carnivore, keto, macaroni and cheese. And it's so easy to make. Now, if you like the baked kind, you can put it in a baking dish after you put the cheese sauce on it. Sprinkle some crushed pork rinds with butter on top and seasoning, and bake it at 350 for like maybe 20 minutes. For leftovers, you know, if you have any leftover, you store it in the refrigerator. The next day, this is what I did at Christmas. The next day, I put it in a glass baking dish, baked it in the oven till it was warmed up at 350, about 20-30 minutes. Oh, it was so good. So, carnivore mac and cheese. Enjoy.